Hi, everyone. We're going to wait a few minutes till we get some viewers on here lately, but there's some things that I'd like to get done. Let me, I'll be right back, my good folks. I'll be right back. Be right back, guys. Okay. Let me go back here. Let's just see if we can get a. See. Let's see. Okay, everybody, let's just see. We'll wait a few minutes to see if anybody's gonna join us. Sorry, YouTube. Usually I get somebody that would join us, but so far I haven't. So we're just gonna wait a few minutes. Okay, so let's give this a few more minutes. Okay. Hey, everybody. Is anybody there? If you are there, please say hi, so I know. Okay. I guess we're going to get started. As some of you know, some of our legislators, don't believe some of us have a right to meet with them because of our past. And one of them even made a comment on the news that he thinks that they should pass a law during background checks before they have a right to meet with any of us. I tried to call a couple of the state reps today, and one of them did say they will not meet with me, and that was State Rep Brinkman's office. He's from Cincinnati. But our Constitution, states that we have some rights. Okay, and the First Amendment is probably the most important to any of us, and that is that Congress shall make no laws respecting and establishment of religion or prohibiting the exercise thereof of abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or of expression, which means we can't protest. When we had the news guy from Cincinnati come down, I think it was like a year and a half ago, stating that I don't have a right to protest there because of, whatever the reason was. And then he went into every one of the legislators in there about my past. Well, he was he broke the First Rights Amendment on my behalf by stating I don't have that right. But the news is exempt from being sued. They're permitted to pretty much do what they want, right or wrong. I remember we had several letters sent to the news station there and to the news manager, and he said he doesn't care if the story's going on. He doesn't care if the broadcaster was in the wrong or not. What they want is a story that sells. And when you bring trash up on people and lies on people, that will help that that helps people, you know, get away with lying on other people. On the a week from this Saturday, from 1 to 3 p.m. at the State House, we are protesting the rights to meet with legislators, basically, because it's not just me that they're giving a hard time to. Anybody with whatever the offense may be, they are not going to meet with them anymore. I got unfriended by several people who was my friends because of some other people calling them up who I thought were my friends. And it's kind of sad when you learn last minute who your friends are. I'm on my 11th year doing this, and my passion will never die. When I walked out of Marion Correctional January 24, 2010, I was really only intended to help one person, and that was Gerald Loomer. He ended up dying of cancer. And we started getting letters and letters, and then I ended up being the president of Ohio Cure, then Amy Wicks's group in the name of justice. And that's how FTR was formed and Change Starts With Us Ohio. One principle that we have in our group is that we do not judge anyone for their past. And I understand some pasts aren't that good, but if God can forgive them, I know I can. And a lot of things happened to me in my life that I had to learn how to forgive. And it wasn't always easy. And the people that we work with, not everyone is innocent. A big portion of them are. But regardless of innocence or not, if you've done enough time, if you're rehabilitated, you should go home and join your families. And those that are wrongfully convicted, such as Kevin Keith, Charles's brother, 2 guys on death row up at Marion, Candace Sanchez's husband, Rocco, Jerry's son, David, and there's many, many more. We've done in the last, I would say, 6 months, we've probably done 200 videos interviewing people and trying to get the word out. The Innocence Project actually watched one of the videos and called the family of the guy or wrote the inmate, whatever, and did meet with him. I don't know what the outcome was on that, but I'm hoping something positive turns out. Charles, I know I ask a lot of you and some of the other people, but a week from this Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. at the State House on the corner of South High and State, we're going to protest that we have the rights to meet with the legislators. We have the right to vote the moment we come out of prison. And if we have that right to vote, why should we not have the right to meet with legislators? I tried to meet with Marilyn Brown, and a county commissioner, who I thought we were friends. She will not respond to me anymore. That's the evil that people want to see what's, something bad in everybody's life and says something good. And the sad thing is I fought my case. I was wrongfully convicted. But I don't really care anymore. My main motive is to assist, to help, and that's what Change Starts With Us Ohio is going to do, is start meeting, with different families, start putting in community meetings next summer, and we're going to start hitting up the prosecutors' offices throughout the state and do some protesting. We got Bucyrus, I don't know what county that is, but Franklin County, Cuyahoga County, Toledo, and some of these other counties that we need to really work at and try to bring awareness out that it's not about just getting a conviction. It's about getting the right conviction. And then we also need to work on what the 8th Amendment says, that no bail should be exceedingly, and unreasonable. My bond back in 87 was $2,000. And the guy before me was over $1 million. The guy behind me was over $1 million. And there's no way that they could find a way out of there to even be able to fight their own case by themselves. I remember one guy telling me that nobody's going to really do the research the way you do. I think, Charles, you said that to me, if I remember correctly. That we also have a job to do the research. And it's fine to have legal help to do the motions and stuff, but we should know what they're talking about. So I'm hoping that we can get some people down there on a week from Saturday from 1 to 3. 5 people is just not going to do it, folks. I was happy, with a previous protest because the diehard people did show up. Our one on the death penalty, we had people from Baltimore come out. Let's see, Baltimore and New Jersey, I think, and maybe Tennessee. I can't remember. But they drove a distance to be with us and to fight for the loved ones. And both of their families have their sons on death row. And I just can't support the death penalty myself because it's not a deterrent to crime, and you don't know for sure if the person's guilty the way our judicial system is. So, folks, plan on a week from Saturday again, 1 to 3, Corner State and South High, if able. Please invite friends, and let's take a stand that we should have that right, that fundamental right. I don't care if they want to meet with me in a coffee shop. That's fine. I even pay for the coffee. But we have business to do. We have work to do. And we're working on coming up with some ideas on a possible bill that we could bring to legislation on wrongful convictions. So we got a couple of people that's doing some research on that and see what we can do, or maybe even just take the ideas to the legislators and ask them if they would assist and help put something together, since they do have the team that can do that. So I think we're on the right path. And our organization is going to be willing to work with others. It doesn't make a difference who you are. I don't care if you like me. That's not important. But the message should be what's important. Now let me see. I don't know if I can Google that up or not. But we do have a website, and it's changestartswithus.ohio.org. But I wanted to read to you our mission statement, because I think it's kind of neat. Whoops. I don't know how he came up with that name. Boy, I was way off. Just give me a minute, folks. Let's see. Hold on. I got to go back a little bit. Okay. Again, let me set this it here now. Yep, this is it, folks. It's big and colorful there. But, our mission statement is pretty simple. It is to bring awareness through education, advocacy of those wrongfully convicted while fighting for those incarcerated to ensure their voices are heard. Then our values, that's simple again. We strive to treat all people with dignity and fairness in an honest and moral way. And, that's kind of neat. And, it's got our board members on, except we have a couple that we need to add. Beverly Seymour has been with us from day one with FTR, and then now she's with us here. Candace Sanchez, who's a great leader. She's really learning how to become a leader. Is our president. By the way, she didn't really have a choice to be president. I guess I need to start asking people, but one day she woke up, same with Jerry, our vice president, Jerry Vaughn. They woke up and they saw that they were president and vice president. They said, "You didn't even ask me." I said, "Well, I didn't think you would mind." So, but that's our leaders, right? Our top 2 leaders. We got Maya McCoy as our secretary and Nancy Coe as our treasurer. Beverly Seymour as our senior advisor, Jim Love as an advisor, and Shiloh is also one of our advisors. I just forget last names sometimes. So we have a great team, that's putting things together that I could focus more on the videos and I'm trying to get my health back to what it should be. As some of you know, back in May, I coded twice and had 2 strokes due to an allergic reaction from contrast dye for a scan, to show the stroke that I originally had. But then it coded twice and then had another stroke after it. So I was in the hospital 5 weeks. I think it was about 5 weeks. And that included rehab. When they first woke me up, I could not even stand. I could not move my feet. That took about 3 weeks. So, but God was with me on all this, and He's going to be with our mission to help other people. Now, and it's just exciting with the people that we have met over the years, and the people that, are willing to go the extra mile. Please share this video, folks, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is Change Starts With Us Ohio on YouTube. We're at 150, I think, subscribers now. We need to get up to 1,000 so we go live on a regular basis. And if you're able to make a financial donation, on my timeline, there's a Facebook fundraiser. We need to at least raise $100 a month for operational expenses. So anything you could help us with, if it's $5, $10, whatever, we thank you in advance. Again, our website is www.changestartswithusohio.org. Again, that is www.changestartswithusohio.org. I don't know what our business phone number is offhand. Candace, if you're watching, if you could put the business phone down, I'd appreciate it. But my phone number is 380-799-3868. And our email is changestartswithusohio.org. Everybody have yourself a great day, and thank you for your help.